disciples rebuked those that brought them. But when Jesus saw it, he was much displeased, and said unto them, Suffer the little children to come unto me, and forbid them not. For of such is the kingdom of God. I say unto you, whosoever shall not receive the kingdom of God as a little child, he shall not enter therein. And he took them up in his arms, put his hands upon them, and blessed them. There came one running, and he answered him.
Hello, Mrs. Dawson. Is Chief Inspector Dawson in, please?
Sergeant? Morse? You look as if something's the matter, is it?
I'd like to speak to you alone, Chief Inspector.
Well, what is it? Of course you can't speak to him alone. Whatever for?
Please, Dawson.
Now, you heard my wife.
Lewis.
Sir, I think...
Go on, Lewis!
We're here to arrest you, sir, for the murder of John Mitchell.
Don't be ridiculous, man.
You don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you say may be given in evidence.
Alone, Dawson. Please.
No, Patrick.
It's all right. Get out! Take it with you!
I don't think so. You see, in a few days, we cleared up a crime that an entire police force couldn't solve 18 years ago.
I've said you're a good detective, Morse. What more do you want?
It wasn't detection. It was the diary. You knew it was genuine. You found that out 13 years ago. So you set us up and watched us go. Second time around, straight to John Mitchell. You held back about the Mitchells seeing Redpath look for his knife, but you knew we'd find out about that sooner or later.
The diary was dismissed by everyone as a fake, Morse.
Yes. Dismissed by Charlie Hillian, by Lewis, and me, but not you. Because we lacked your great incentive, didn't we? To find the man that killed your daughter.
What are you saying? Daughter? Patrick, what is he saying?
Where did you get that?
It's mine. The one you gave Mary Lapsley is still with her grandmother. I was there, remember? Blackpool, 1969. We were both in debate on hanging, if I recall.
There were any number of delegates there.
Not all wearing jackets tailored in Oxford. Mrs. Lapsley also has the postcards her daughter sent from her annual holiday. The dates and venue correspond with the Police Federation conferences.
Oh, God. A child. You never said she had a child. It's not true.
Tell her it's not true. Tell her Mary's not your daughter.
No. No. But it doesn't prove I killed Mitchell.
You wanted us to think twice about Redpath. You wanted him off the hook. So you gave us Mitchell. And then we'd know Redpath was not a killer. That he went to Charlie Hillian's to safeguard his new identity, not because he was guilty of any crime.
Why would I risk so much for Redpath?
Because you persecuted him after Mary died. For 5 years. Until the diary turned up and you discovered the truth. You punished an innocent man, and here was a chance for restitution.
He is innocent, Morse.
Yes.
And so am I. This whole thing is preposterous.
I wish it were. John Mitchell did not kill Mary. It was his son, Terence. And he killed Hillian. Now, how will you put that right?
Well, that's silly. You heard her, the mother.
Terence Mitchell signed a confession this morning.
But he admitted it. He said he did it. He told me he did it.
Who told you?
I had lost the only two people I ever really loved. I was prepared to marry Jane, but she wouldn't have it. She said that it would hurt. She even forbade me to visit her when she was ill. Can you imagine that? When she died, I consoled myself with Mary. I'd watch her from a distance, at school, playing in the garden. And then she was taken from me. Charlie knew about Mary, but he went up against the diary. How many times I read it. Then I remembered the knife. What if Mitchell had found it? So I started watching Mitchell, and I found out about the job. It all made sense. The typewriter's an office cleaner. So I decided to confront him with it, to ask him. And he admitted it straight away. He said it was him. He said it was an accident, but the more he spoke, the less I heard. All I could think of was Mary's killer was sitting right next to me, and I thought about what he would get when he came out, 15 or 20 years, and I couldn't stand the thought of that. So I just kept on beating him until he stopped breathing. And then I buried him. He admitted it, Morse. Why would he do that?
Because he loved his son, just as you loved your daughter.
She should have been found by me, not you. She should have been held by me just once. Not sent to lie on some lab. She should have been held.
Perhaps she was.